has been issued. A lot of people are being warned to hunker down. As winter storms move closer, people are picking up supplies to get ready for the coming days. How some are getting ready for the worst. And shopping rush. Holiday shoppers making last-minute trips to stores. How some are being forced to change their plans. Plus, a helping hand. Homeless shelters across West Michigan getting ready to take in more people this week. What organizations are doing to get ready. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Michelle DeSalms. We have team coverage for you tonight. Our crews are stationed across West Michigan with how many people are getting ready for the coming winter blast. First, we start with Storm Team 8 meteorologist Sarah Flynn and Matt Kirkwood. And Sarah, now is the time to finish up that last-minute shopping.
Yes, you are in the clear for the next couple of hours. We did have some sunshine. Hopefully, you soaked some of it in earlier on this morning into the afternoon. But we're now left behind with partly to mostly cloudy skies across West Michigan. You'll notice some of that snow already firing up to our west as that warm front begins to move across the area, but we should remain free of that for the time being. A live look over Allendale. It is slightly breezy at times, but overall somewhat calm out there. We do have cloudy skies and, of course, a lot of snow on the ground, and we'll be adding to that total as we move into the weekend. Check out your current wind speeds coming from the east at about 1 to 10 miles per hour, 9-mile-per-hour winds in Holland, 7 in South Haven, and 8 in Grand Rapids. Temperatures a little bit of a spread across the board, a lot cooler up to the north, 17 in Big Rapids, 20 in Fremont, and 30 in Kalamazoo, as well as in Battle Creek. It is going to be a cool night ahead of us as temperatures begin to dive down for the time being. But oddly enough, we'll likely see that low just after midnight before that warm front begins to approach, and we'll warm up to those mid-30s into the afternoon. That'll allow for any precipitation to fall, likely as rain or a little bit of a wintry mix, before it transitions into snow into those overnight hours. So a check at your winter alerts. I'm sure you've already heard that we have a blizzard warning that will officially go into effect tomorrow afternoon and carry through Saturday. It's for all of our counties west of 131. Areas in the surrounding, that winter storm warning, same time, will go into effect tomorrow through Saturday. No matter where you are, you're going to be seeing some very impactful weather, not only here in West Michigan, but across much of the country. Matt, what can people expect if they're traveling?
Sarah, you don't have to be a meteorologist to figure out there is a big storm out there. Look at the broad view of all the warnings, advisories, all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Of course, this is for cold, but for the snow, you don't have to go very far away from the Gulf to run into that. So very impressive. Last I counted, 37 states involved in some type of warning or advisories, and we are going to be right in the bullseye, it looks like, of some of the worst conditions with this storm. That means wind, snow. How much snow? Certainly this is one of the factors. We're looking at Thursday night right on through Friday, 10 to 15 inches. We're talking about Grand Rapids included, Hastings, Allegan, or just west of Hastings, Kalamazoo, and all areas along the lakeshore, and then 6 to 10 once you see the deeper blue shade. So really the whole state involved in this. So if you have travel plans, which unfortunately a lot of us want to, but it's not recommended, especially for Friday and into Saturday. Here we go. Blizzard conditions expected. Counties 131 westward, even east of there. It's not going to be a treat. We're talking about really difficult traveling on Friday, especially north-south roads with a strong west wind, sometimes gusting 40 to 50 miles an hour. That certainly is going to lead to whiteout conditions out there. And it looks like these travel issues will last right on through the weekend, especially into Saturday, finally tapering off on Christmas Day, thankfully. But you can see the huge area impacted by this storm with very poor traveling. I showed you just one portion of one aspect or aspect of the storm system. Coming up in about 10 minutes, I'll show you some of the other things we're looking at as well. Stay tuned.
Business as people stock up ahead of the winter storm and the Christmas holiday, of course. News 8's Kyle Mitchell live with how workers are meeting the need. Kyle.
It's been busy at this family fair in Wyoming throughout the day, but the store manager says they have everything they need for customers. Before the snow flies, or the table is full of holiday treats.
It is very busy here today.
Customers are busy collecting what they need from grocery store shelves.
I have everything that I needed for Christmas, but so now I need to make sure that I'm ready so that we can hunker down when the storm is here.
Chloe Fisher went to this family fair to make sure she's ready.
I got extra meat, extra eggs, extra milk, just things that you know you're going to need.
She wants to be prepared and not caught off guard.
Many years ago, we got caught in a storm and I wasn't prepared. And so ever since then, I make sure I'm prepared.
Spartan Nash says they have plenty in stock and have been busy keeping store shelves filled.
Almost 150 retail stores across the country. And here in Grand Rapids in the West Michigan area, we have Family Fare, D&W Fresh Market, Forest Hills Food, and Ada Fresh Market. All of those are seeing a lot of holiday shoppers coming in, especially with Christmas around the corner.
The grocer says it always prepares to have extra food this time of year.
We have a very strong supply chain, and that's the best part about Spartan Nash is we have our retail stores, but we also have this really robust supply chain, and we have, prepared for the holidays months ago.
Customers like Chloe Ann say they will enjoy the holiday even with some changes.
We had to move Christmas because they usually come in and we would have it this weekend. So yesterday we decided we needed to move it back a week.
Bye, Merry Christmas.
The manager of this store tells me that they plan to keep things running and open throughout the winter storm and keep those holiday hours. Live in Wyoming, Kyle Mitchell, News 8.
All right, Kyle, thanks. Shoppers are scrambling not just for essentials at home, but also any last-minute holiday gifts to check off their list. News 8's David Horak continues our coverage now live from Kalamazoo tonight. David.
Well, Michelle, this rush is not just confined to the shoppers. Businesses are also feeling it.
I was out shopping until 11 o'clock last night myself. As a shop owner, we're working long hours, so it's hard to shop.
Busy ones, too. Lauren Lassiter says sales this month at her Colors and Cocktails art studio already matched that of last December. She's seeing even more customers getting their last-minute shopping done earlier.
I think people are really taking this seriously, and people are really realizing it's crunch time. Sunday is Christmas.
And you can insert it right now.
Same story at BookBug and This Is a Bookstore, whose busiest day this week was yesterday.
I think people are preparing for that snowstorm, and so people are coming in droves now more than they had been earlier.
But with such a weather event, the hardest question for business owners is whether to stay open or close up for the day.
We want everyone to be safe out there. I don't want anybody to try to be a hero or anything, even though it's an important time of year.
It's the first holiday season for Adam Weiner and his staff at Bricks and Minifigs, who opened the Lego store this past summer. A snowstorm in November forced them to close for one day, setting them back 30% in revenue. And while they were able to get that back within a couple of weeks, Weiner hopes history doesn't repeat itself.
And it affected us. It affected that momentum that we had leading up into the holiday season. And, we lost that a little bit and we had to build back up. It's been growing and growing these past few weeks. And, we don't want to reach that peak. We want to reach it on Friday or Saturday afternoon, right? Not today, but we'll take what comes, and we'll make the best of it.
The buzzword we keep hearing from all three of those managers and owners is safety. As a matter of fact, in each of their own ways, if employees, customers, or both are not safe to come in, they will make the decision to close for the day. For now, live in Kalamazoo, David Horak, News 8. Michelle?
David, thank you. The impending storm is also causing big concerns for the homeless. Advocates are creating additional shelter space as outreach teams plan to hit the streets to try to bring people inside. News 8's Joe LaFergie has more on those efforts.
Right now, staff and volunteers here at Mel Trotter are serving up the mission's annual holiday meal. But by Thursday, this room would be transformed into a makeshift dorm for the expected influx of people trying to get out of the cold. It's a chance for families to get out of the cold and share a warm meal and some holiday spirit.
Oh, it's nice. It's really nice.
The bigger challenge for the homeless starts tomorrow when the snow begins to fall and the winds pick up.
Pretty much to stay indoors. Yeah, pretty much to stay indoors. Probably go to families for the holiday.
Others won't be as fortunate. Mel Trotter President and CEO Dennis Van Kampen has been watching the weather reports and anticipating the biggest weather impact on the homeless since the polar vortex of 2019.
Even if it's even partially that bad, we're going to see a lot of people that are going to need help. We can take, including overflow beds, about 620 people, which we've never hit that number before except for the polar vortex from many years ago. And we anticipate that we're easily going to hit that number.
Every available space inside the Mission on Commerce will be used for additional beds.
So we will be putting cots down in our cafeteria, in our chapel, even in our atrium, to make sure that we can take as many people that want to come in as possible.
Other services are responding to the need. The city's homeless outreach team, or HOT, will be out as well, and city fire crews will be paying close attention when going to and coming from emergency calls for vulnerable people still on the streets. And members of Mel Trotter's outreach team will be spending their holidays away from loved ones.
They will be out, when most of us are at home, they're going to be out going to encampments, going to the river, going to business doorways, wherever we need to try and make sure that people are safe.
And if you need help or would like to help out, we have what you need to know at woodtv.com. In Grand Rapids, Joe LaFergie, News 8.
And as this storm continues to move closer, make sure you stay with News 8 for the latest developments. You can also find the latest updates online at woodtv.com or our mobile app that is free on the App Store.